Alright tout le monde, je suis Jetsoner. On se retrouve sur le titre de Call of Cthulhu. Donc on s'avait laissé ici, nous sommes enfermés dans un asile, man. Gros, c'est sûr qu'il y a quelqu'un qui nous a enfermés ici, là, pis c'était voulu, là. Fait que là, il y a quelqu'un qui est venu nous ouvrir la porte pis nous aider à échapper. Ben, à s'enfuir, en fait, je veux dire.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Pas quelqu'un qui est supposé se montrer dans la vitre. Ah, c'est lui.
Poor wretch.
Ah non. Alors t'es pas pire, rester quelqu'un qui se calisse dans la vitre. Bang! Ça te fait un petit saut, là.
Dr. Colgan, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh, furtivité et détection, on est rendu là, là.
I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
I told you not to let her come down. I know. Do it again. For you. All right.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
Pour certains, c'est quelqu'un qui vient ici.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Arc. Ah oui, on peut se cacher. On est en train de virer fou.
Worse and worse. This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current? What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation? It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
Semble souffrir de psychose. Arrache les yeux. Francis Sanders.
Have I activated anything? This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? I can still increase the load.
Ah, ok, ouais, c'est ça, on doit suivre les fils. Bon. Il y en a deux là.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here. Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds?
Francis Sanders. Ça, c'est quand il a eu celle la peinture à l'autre.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising. Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods. It's done. Now for the others.
Ah non! The fuck? Pourquoi? Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait pour me voir, le trou de cul? Je pense qu'il a attendu un bruit. Ah, je pense qu'il avait attendu un bruit. Oh oh! Je sais pas s'il peut me voir ici. M'attendre qu'il passe là.
I bet there's no longer any priests on Darkwater.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body.
Ah.
It roars and swells and has strength of oceans. Get me out! Don't let me sleep.
If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep, I do not see him.
Je peux me cacher là et tout.
He does not call.
Yes, yes.
He calls me. If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, I catch him. If I catch him, I sleep. If I sleep, am I dead?
Là, t'es supposé, ouais. Good.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the...
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Okay.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Ok. Une place pour se cacher. Et là, je dois aller. Ah si, j'arrive de là. Storage. Pas ici?
Locked.
Merde. Yes, ah ouais, let's go, t'es capable. Là, il me faut une clé. Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, oh, oh.
A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
Je sais pas, il s'en va pendant combien de temps? On va attendre qu'il revienne. Il reste un bout de temps là, hein? Et il s'en va.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills?
Oh!
Scopolamine, morphine, opium. Nothing but common drugs. My new friend's sleeping pills.
Ça en vient. Alright.
Exactly what I need.
Là, je pense que la clé peut aller dans l'autre pièce. Mais là, je pense qu'on n'est pas obligé de l'avoir.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now. Go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make 'em go away! Help! The birds! They're attacking! Nurse! Nurse!
What?
What carnage.
Tabarnak! Je me souvenais plus de ça.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Ouais, puis c'est de le trouver maintenant. Ouais, hostie. Bon, allez, j'allais me cacher, là. On va attendre qu'il arrête de me chercher, là. Beau, là. Ouais. Et ça me spottait de loin pareil. Encore? Manque le bleu. Même pas, c'est le vert. Ah, le vert, il est là-bas. La porte est barrée, c'est sûr. Je vais faire le tour. J'ai pas été là. Merde.
It's locked. The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Let's go, mon gars.
Perfect.
Ah, mais voilà, man. Ah, yes, man. Ah. Non, non, je suis correct. Capote pas, là, capote pas. Ok, ok.
All the levers are activated. That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it!
Je pense que j'aurais dû me cacher ailleurs. Ouais, j'aurais dû me cacher ailleurs. Non, c'est bon, ils s'en vont. Fuck! Va-t'en, 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 va-t'en! Yes.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
Ah merde, score insuffisant. Que je peux level up là? Non, fuck.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want them. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Ah, le vagabond, un petit coup à ça.
No! Sanders! What the hell? I gotta. Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
Quelque chose qu'on peut pas voir pour l'instant. Le vagabond, man, ça me dit quelque chose, ça. Va falloir se cacher de lui, man. Oh oh. Ah, si j'ai ça me cacher des bébites de même. Dans quoi il s'est embarqué? Ah, t'es pas sérieux? Ah, vite, faut que je me dépêche. Non, pas la bonne porte.
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Oh shit, chapitre 6, je pense que c'est là qu'on va voir le vagabond.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Ah, sauf que là, on est dans le jour, c'est moins pire. Ah, ça a été une belle fin d'épisode, ça, ici.
That is precisely why I'll find evidence. You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Ouais, oh,
Mr.
si,
Pierce,
se passe.
are you all right?
Ok.
You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Ben, je sais pas, moi, ta minute, là.
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Rien que ça.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
It seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes, I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan, and I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
Il appelait le vagabond.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Parler à la veuve Sanders. Non, on boit pas d'alcool. Ça va affecter la fin. En gros, j'espère vraiment là, débloquer la fin. Je sais que dans la première fois là, que j'avais joué au jeu, man, j'avais pas libéré la bonne fin parce que gros, je lisais tout. Puis je lisais des affaires de culte, puis plein d'affaires de même. Puis faut faire attention. Puis il faut pas boire d'alcool non plus. Il faut essayer de garder notre raison. Faut pas qu'on s'aille fou. Tout ce qui est rapport à un culte, on doit pas y toucher là, le moins possible en fait. Ou sinon, si j'ai pas la bonne fin, tant pis, c'est pas grave. Ça, c'est le bout que j'aime le moins du jeu.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating France's death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Vous ne devez pas vous sentir coupable.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors. Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Ah non, man, c'est là. Le vagabond chum. Et je me souviens comment le péter.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives. Did she really care for him after all? A house of artists. Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Elle a donné le vagabond parce qu'elle a peinturé quelque chose puis ça y apporte. Il y avait quelque chose, man.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated.
Oh, ok.
Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
Ben, sûrement.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Ah, fuck, man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Je suis en train de me virer fou.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Bon, le vagabond, mon chum, let's go, c'est parti. C'est le bout le moins cool du jeu, je trouve. Il est stressant.
Strange Amerindian pendant.
Ah non, j'ai pas de culte, t'as ce petit tabarnak. Calé, je suis rendu au niveau 2. Fuck. Ah, attends, non. J'ai retiré. 5 points. Il me reste 5 points. Éloquence. Hein.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing. I could use one of those.
Ah, les somnifères. Ne pas lire. Ouais, c'est ça, c'est une affaire de culte, là, faut pas le lire.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Mon éloquence est assez haute, d'après moi, mais on y ment-tu ou...
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network, and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Let's go. Ok, avant là d'aller voir le vagabond qui est juste là, je vais trouver la bonne dague. Il va falloir que je stable. Ah, elle a la dague.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Genre que je vienne ici, je pète la dague, puis j'aille stable la peinture. Ouais, c'est elle. C'est elle, je la reconnais, je pense. On peut interagir avec. Yes, enfin.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Ah. Le vagabond. Oh, mais écoute, on est rendu là. Faut le faire, hein?
What the hell was that?
Ah, fuck.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Ah ben, tu calisses, ça c'est fucking bien fait.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
J'ai été attaqué par une créature.
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
Ah ouais?
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
This symbol on the dagger, it was all over Sanders' cell. It's what protected him. It's what protected me, too. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
Oh, nice. Oh man, j'ai speedrun la patente, là, sérieux. Moi, je m'en souvenais qu'il y avait une dague spéciale à aller péter le tableau. Gros, ça m'avait resté gravé, celle-là, là. Parce que la première fois que j'ai fait ça, gros, je savais pas pantoute quoi faire, là. Je me faisais tuer tout le temps.
Where's the bookseller? Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Yes, médecine légale. Des affaires de culte que je vais pas lire.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Je sais pas lesquels qui est occulte ou non. C'est ça l'affaire. Ne pas lire.
No.
Médecine. Ah, cool. Dark Water History. Elle éclaire trop la lanterne.
What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins? What's happening to Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Aha.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Ah, chaque cylindre. Ok, on va trouver les cylindres avant, mais ça, ouais, c'est vrai. Il va y avoir des cylindres à trouver ici. Voilà, on peut tout fouiller.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Encore lisse, hein?
Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Ça a un rapport avec le save. Les cylindres.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them. A kind of chalice.
C'est tout. Il va falloir compter les pierres là-dedans. Ok, on va relire la note qu'on a trouvée. J'ai combien de points de compétence là? J'en ai 2. Ben, lui, il est au bout. Ok.
Things are not looking good.
Ah non, pas une affaire d'échecs. Asti que je comprends. Gros, je connais fuck all les échecs. Ok, il faudrait que je lise les indices là. Là, sont où mes trucs? Attends, je vais... Ok, non, je pense qu'il y a une affaire.
Things are not looking good.
Je dois écouter ce qu'il y a à me dire. Avec les cylindres, puis je pense que ça va me donner là un... Ça va m'aider pour trouver le code. Et où son esti de... Mon truc là? Je pense qu'il était de l'autre côté. Ah, il est là. 1.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed,
set
in divine gold. To be the guardian of
the chalice of knowledge.
Ok, là, c'est de savoir, là. 1. Ok, attends, on va y aller avec tout le craqué ici. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Il y en a 5.
The Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Cinq.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Ok. 1, 2, 3. Puis l'autre, il avait dit 9. Et voilà. Alright. Bonne chose de faite. Là, je pense qu'on retourne là à l'hôpital. Let's go, mon chum, lâche pas, c'ti. C'est long.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Ah, c'ti, man, on joue, c'est vrai, on joue, là, chose, là, la fille. Quoi, ça?
Very well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Là, je sais pas si on fait juste à contrôle ou bien si on la voit pas, en fait. Je pense qu'on la voit à travers ses yeux. Je suis pas certain, là.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
J'ai jamais rien vu de semblable.
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Les dossiers cachés sont autant de preuves. Restez en dehors de ça.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
Qui c'est Blake? Oh, je m'en souviens plus.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects. This place draws you in and never lets you go. Chronic insomnia. Like half the island. Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Ah, c'est cool de voir nos pieds pour vrai.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney. What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Prends-la, si. Prends-la, on va en avoir besoin, c'est sûr.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Oh. Oh, ok, c'est nouveau, je pense. Ça, c'est vraiment dans. Je pense que c'est dans le bout de présent. Là. On voit à travers ses yeux. On voit après. On voit elle, là.
Mrs. Sanders? Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Bon. On explore, man. On check un peu. Ah.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Le patient a été maltraité.
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
What?
So take care of this man.
Soigner tous les patients. Ouais, je pense qu'on a fait la bonne affaire. Ah, je suis allé ici. Elle a la clé.
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long.
Almost no patients here.
Hey, Bradley.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Je vais vous prescrire quelque chose. Menteur.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Y a quelque chose entre les deux, esti?
Dr. Colden.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going. This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Ah, c'est sûr qu'il essaie de nous faire de quoi, le trou de cul. Bon, là, on est allé interagir avec la patente du boiler room, la chaufferie. Là, on peut-tu récupérer la clé?
The key to the boiler room.
Non.
Not where I expected to find it.
On va faire le tour.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
Attends, on va aller, on va explorer un peu. Ce qu'on a ici.
What a pest. It's so unfair.
Locker room. J'ai pas de lumière.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
It's temperamental,
It's
if
so
I understand
unfair.
correctly. Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Voilà qu'on s'est
The
sauvé.
answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Ah, ça c'est... on a starté le jeu ici. Ah, pharmacie.
You're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high. We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Okay.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
On va fouiller ça ici.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Bon, boiler room, ça serait où?
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
S'ils mangent la même affaire, c'est parce que c'est bon. Bon signe. Ah, fuck.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Est-ce qu'elle a la petite boiler room?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Donc, on va aller chercher la clé, là. D'après moi, je pense que je vais en avoir besoin. Pas de map. Oh, t'es temps.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Dr. Colden?
Bathroom. Administration. Bathroom.
The answers
Voilà.
must be hidden in Fuller's office.
She's everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
La pauvre.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Ok, c'est bon, on la couche. Oh, oh, la crise de pièce. Oh, je me promène partout, man. Je l'ai pas trouvé. La chaufferie est où? Elle est encore là. Ah! Ah, c'est vrai. Je peux pas pousser la porte.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
A tool. Quel genre de tool?
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
La pauvre. Eh où? Elle est pas là? Okay, good.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts.
Ah ouais.
Some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Il est cache le truc de cul.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Quoi ça? Ah. Médicament.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
J'ai vu quelque chose, moi.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Ok. Quoi, j'ai manqué ou... Après quoi, je dois interagir avec ça.
Why is Ethan on medication?
De quoi d'illuminer là-bas.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
À toi, nous autres, on arrive de là. C'est quoi ces portes-là?
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Ah, le salaud. Ah, c'est salaud. Elle aurait pas dû faire ça tout seul. C'est ça, on a vu qu'est-ce qui s'est passé.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
I have seen your place. Books, knowledge. These are your weapons.
What am I supposed to do against men like you?
I understand. You have to protect yourself.
It's true.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
La pauvre, man. Ah, la pauvre. Je pense que je m'en souviens, on va la retrouver et elle va être vraiment fucked up. Regarde ce jeu-là, pareil.
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.
Alright, bon, ben écoutez, nous on va se laisser là-dessus, man. Un grand merci à ceux qui ont pu le regarder, puis nous on se retrouve pour la suite. On va aller sauver Colden. Dans ce cas, on espère. Donc, reste à l'écoute, à la prochaine. Ciao.